Good morning, everyone. We have come out of lockdown. How excited are you? Like on a scale of 1 to 10, because I am delighted. And let me know in the comments. Let me know. Are you excited? This is it. We can have now go shopping for a non-essential item today, which is very exciting for many of us. So yeah, happy end of lockdown. And this is also the very last of our lockdown lives. Why is that? Well, because we have been posting all the way through lockdown every morning at 9 a.m. And of course, now we're coming out of lockdown. This is goodbye, at least for the moment, but don't go just yet. Hi, Tom. Hi, Mark. If you are joining me this morning, do say hello. Let me know that you're here to join me on this very exciting day. Well, it's been amazing. We've been on like 20 odd days, 20 more. It feels like more. We've done so much. We've done objection handling. We have done stuff about how to handle it being too expensive. We have managed, we've done all sorts of stuff, haven't we? We've talked about voicemails. We've talked about picking up the phone. Hi, Bev. Hi, Lawrence. Lots of people joining me this morning. Hi, Tom. So yeah, if you're here, do say hello. It's an exciting day. It's a wonderful Wednesday, and we're free at last. So we've covered so much stuff over this period in little 10-minute snippets every morning. If you haven't made them all, then click on the link above, and you'll get our ebook as an early Christmas present as soon as we've got that pulled together. Obviously, today will be the last entry in that book where I will be talking all things 2021. So stick around because I'm going to be giving you some exciting ideas for next year. If you're joining me for the first time, my name is Victoria Fleming. This is, of course, Pirate Pete. Pirate Pete ensures that we do 10 minutes of short, sharp value for you every morning. So a big giant welcome. Shall we get kicked off? Let's go for it, because I wanted to wrap up lockdown by, again, just sort of building a little bit on what we talked about yesterday. So yesterday we talked about sales planning. Today, I want to talk about kicking right into 2021. And I'll be really honest, like you can actually do this anytime. So the stuff I'm going to give you, you can do anytime, but now is a great time to think about it for next year. So something to think about as those nights are drawing in. Okay, so here we go. We've got 10 minutes on the clock with Pirate Pete. He's going to keep us tight. So why do I want to talk about 2021? I mean, the real thing is that what happens is, and I've seen it before, working in sales, everyone comes back, 4th of January, and you do that thing about, like, did you have a good Christmas? Did you have a good Christmas? And everyone's feeling a bit flat. And you're feeling a bit flat because, you ate a bit too much and, come back to work, it's still dark, it's probably cold, you didn't want to get out of your bed. And now you're in the office and you think, I've got to get started. I've got to get started on the year. And the thing is, in sales, you start a new year, new month, you're starting at zero. So it's that whole thing about, wow, a lot to do this month. Oh. And it's really easy to actually be starting January immediately on the back foot because you're actually starting from that place. And the thing is that if we don't think about this now, then actually that's how we're likely to start. We're going to start January the same way as we always do. That groundhog of that slow start, that difficult pickup, and actually finding it quite hard to get back in the vibe. Right, no more. We're not going to do this. And as I say, you can do this in January, but actually you can think about this anytime, but plan for it. Know it's going to happen. And if you manage a team, know that on a Monday, on the first day back at the beginning of a new month, sometimes people do feel a bit flat because they're back to zero on their targets. So we know what the problem is, but what are we going to do about it? Well, the first thing is to actively think, right? What would you like to be different? And even if you just spend 5 minutes a day with a bit of paper and a pen, what would you like to be different? So when you walk in the door in January, what would you like to be different about you, about your results, about your team? What would you like to be different there? If you know already, stick it in the comments. Tell me, what would you like to be different? What is it that you would like to change? And be really honest here. Be really honest about like the change that you would like to see. That's a really important starting point, because actually when you start to think about that and actually start to write down what you would like to be different, then you can start to see that there's actually a little bit of difference there which you can start to fulfill. So there's a bit of a gap there that you can fill. Oh goodness, have we got a video problem? Have we got a video problem? Let me know. Is it just Mark? I'm hoping so. Really hoping, in a nice way. I've got my fingers crossed. Okay, I'm going to keep going, but let me know if you're having problems there. Think about the difference. If you think about the difference there, then you can actually start to make a plan as to how you are going to change it. So what differences might they be there? Think about the gap. Now, quite often I think the gap is around 4 things. It might be something around energy. It might be something around mindset. It could be something around your tactics or approach, or it could be your skills. So these are the 4 things, okay? So energy, mindset, tactics, and skills. Okay, what have we got? Lawrence, you've got a problem with the video as well. Oh, but the audio is okay. Right, I'm going to crack on in that case then, because I'm not sure what I can do about that. I'll look at it for next time. Okay. All right. So the 4 areas, think about your energy, your mindset, your tactics, and your skills. These are the 4 areas that you can start to impact. So if you start to look at the difference you want to see, generally it comes through in those 4 areas. So that's the first thing that I would suggest. Think about the difference, and as part of that difference, start to actually think about, okay, I want to see that difference. How does it fit into those 4 areas? Once you've got the gap, you can then look at what you're going to do about that gap to actually set yourself up for success. So what can you do to change these things? Well, I've got a few ideas that you might want to think about. The first thing is about your energy. Now, I get very excited about things. So quite often people say, wow, you're really high energy. But you know what? I don't wake up like this. I'm not good in the morning. So I really think about my energy. How do I get my energy up? And the things that I find really work for me are things like I make sure I'm active before I get to work. So that might be a walk, it might be a run, it might be go to the gym. Even on those cold days, what activity can you take to get your endorphins going and get your body already thinking, let's be energetic. The next thing is that I really think about using other tools around me. And I love music, and I also love videos. Playing some music that really gets you going first thing is a brilliant way to get your energy right up there. So that's a great place to start. Oh, hi, Sarah. Yeah, I'm sounding fine. I'm pixelated. Probably my internet. I'm in my studio today. My studio generally has very good internet, so I do apologize for that, but I hope you're getting the good stuff here. So think about using music or video. One of the things that I always used to use when I was a sales manager was my sailing club made a little video at one point in time called I Love Sailing. And it was all people from my sailing club saying great things about why they loved sailing. And if ever I felt my energy going down a bit, I would quite often just watch that video, and it used to get me all, oh, I love that. Yeah, let's go and have a great day. So think about your energy. The second thing is think about your mindset. I think this is all about turning I can't into I can. And people like Sarah, motivation specialist, you'll know far more about this than me. But, quite often I hear people in over the last year, it's been really interesting. Well, I can't do that because of the pandemic. I can't do that because I can't do that. Okay, I get there's things that we can't do, but if that's what you think about, you're putting up your own walls. So I always try to think about, what can you do? Okay, so if you can't do that, what can you do? What can you do? So whenever you're thinking, what can't you do? Try and think, okay, well, if I can't do that, what can I do? And actually starting to change your mindset around that, I think, is crucial for success. Yeah, Sarah, motivation is super crucial. It's so important. And then we come down to our tactics. You know what? You don't have to do what you've always done. You really don't. So think about, what could you do that's different? what different tactics could you employ, especially at the beginning of a new period? Think about what you can do differently to get a different result, because it's that whole thing, definition of madness, keep doing the same thing, you're always going to get the same result. Oh, a little buzz from Pirate Pete. We're on our last few minutes, guys. Our last few minutes together. So yeah, think about your tactics. You have the power to change those. In a new year, it's a great time to try something different. So why not consider that? And also think about your skills. Where are your skills? Do you need to build and develop those? Do you need to stretch yourself out of your comfort zone? Do you need a new set of skills to take you in the new year? A new start is a brilliant time to refresh your sales skills and abilities. And there's lots of different things you can do around that. You can get some training. You can talk to people around you who are doing the same role. And actually, one of the things in bigger teams is you can, if you manage a team, you can run a really effective kickoff, which actually includes a lot of that training, that motivation stuff, and actually ensures that your people are really set up for success. So this is your opportunity to take control, and I'd love to know what you've got in mind. 2021 is going to be a really big year for all of us, I think, and I know that I absolutely want to smash it. I think this year's been a bit of a challenge for all of us, and I think that 2021 is going to feel so much easier. Wow, imagine doing your job, post-pandemic. I mean, life is going to be so easy. So, set yourself up for success and get ready to have an amazing start to 2021. If you want all my hints and tips that we've covered across all of these lockdown lives, just click in the link above and you'll be first on the list for my early Christmas present, which is the ebook with all those hot tips that you can dip and dive in and out of whenever you want to. If you're thinking about changes you might want to take to your tactics or areas you can develop your skills, feel free to drop me a line. Obviously, there's stuff in the annals that you can probably grab or I can point you to. It's been amazing, guys. I've really enjoyed doing these lockdown lives and having so many of you come along for the ride. So thank you so much. In the new year, I am going to be doing something on an irregular basis, which is going to be sharing more value and insight into sales. So if you'd like to make sure that you are informed about that, again, if you sign up for the ebook, we'll let you know. You can also follow my profile. It just means you'll get a notification when we go live. So until next time, from myself, from Pirate Pete, from all of us here at Buzztastic HQ, have a fantastic December. Have an amazing start to 2021. Stay safe, stay happy, and most of all, stay selling. Thanks so much for joining.